Forums are a great way to provide your students with an opportunity to engage in some meaningful online discussions that mimic in-class discussions to some extent. And within Moodle, you have a number of features and options at your disposal to make your forums really customizable for you in terms of how your students interact with each other in the forum and how you evaluate their participation. So I'd like to show you how to add a forum and how to adjust the settings to meet your particular needs. Now you'll notice here on my site I have a number of forums within the class resources section of my class, and then another one down here within the learning modules themselves. Forums are indicated by the little icon with two faces, and I have a news forum where I would post weekly updates or important items that the students might need to know about for the class. I have a getting to know each other forum where students would just post a little blurb about themselves to kind of introduce themselves and share a little information. And then down here in week 2 or learning module 2, however you want to look at it, I have a forum called website discussion where the students would log in and discuss that week's topic. So a number of uses for forums, and I'd like to show you how to add a forum and how to edit that forum. So under any of your either learning modules or weeks, however you have it set up, go to the drop-down menu that says Add an Activity. First of all, make sure your editing is on, and then click Add an Activity, and this is going to drop a menu down, and you're going to want to choose Forum. And you're going to have a very similar editing field that you see for most of the activities within Moodle, and you're going to give your forum a name. I'll just call this one my test forum. You can adjust the forum type, a single simple discussion, one where each person posts a discussion within the forum, a Q&A type forum, or a standard forum for general use. This is kind of the default general forum. Here you can add some instructions for the students regarding what you want them to post in terms of even just the kind of fundamentals of how you want them to post, whether you want them to reply to this one or if you want each student to start their own thread in the forum and respond to each other that way, or you can just leave it at the content you wish them to discuss. You can also adjust the subscription services of this forum if you want everybody to be subscribed to this forum, so when your students log on they are notified that this forum has been made or that this forum has been updated. Or if you don't want that to happen, you can adjust those settings here. You can adjust the attachment size, reading tracking, things like that. Under grade, you can actually make it so you can assign grades as you're reading your students' responses. So if you adjust your settings here under aggregate type and then assign a grade, you can then, once your students start posting responses in your forum, you can assign grades for those responses. So once you have adjusted your settings here, go ahead and click Save and Return to Course. We will need to add some text here. Save and return to course. And it's going to put your forum within that learning module. And if you click on your forum, here you would have your instructions for your students, and then they would click Add a new discussion topic. And that way they would be able to respond to those instructions and get a real discussion going. So that's how you add a forum to your class within Moodle. Our next videos will discuss how to add other activities and resources for your students to access over the course of your online class.